Hello, welcome back to this channel. Today, we are going to discuss a topic that many Christians avoid but desperately needs it. They need to understand it. That is the biggest myth about sex in Christian marriage. Suddenly, many husbands and wives enter marriage carrying fear, guilt, shame, or unrealistic expectations because of things they have heard from friends, from parents, for culture, or even misunderstandings about the Bible. A lot of people misunderstood Bible. These myths have damaged intimacy in many homes. Today, let's separate myth from the truth. If you enjoy practical faith-based marriage and family content, please subscribe, like this video, and share it with another couple. Listen to myth number one. Sex is dirty, is even a sin. Many Christians grow up hearing, don't have sex before marriage. That message is important, but some people mistakenly conclude that sex itself is dirty. It's not even whether I have it outside or I don't know. The Bible teaches something different. God created sex and designed it to be enjoyed within the covenant of marriage. It is not something to be ashamed of when shared between husband and the wife. The problem is not sex itself. The problem is using God's gift outside the boundaries He established. When couples understand this, they can approach intimacy with gratitude instead of guilt. Myth number two, only men have strong sexual desires. Who told you? Another common myth is that only husband desires sexual intimacy. Is a lie. This is not true. Every person is different and unique. Some wives have a stronger sex drive than their husbands. Some husbands have a lower sex drive than their wife. Instead of making assumptions, couples should learn each other's needs through honest and respectful conversations. Never compare your marriage with someone else at all. Myth number three, good Christian couples never struggle sexually. Many couples think that because they pray together, attend church, and love God, they should never have intimacy challenges. The reality is different. Sometimes stress, illness, childbirth, medication, aging, emotional wounds, financial pressure, and misunderstandings can affect intimacy. Having challenges does not mean your marriage has failed. What matters is your willingness to face those challenges together with patience, kindness, and commitment. Listen, I want to say it again. In a family, as a partner, a wife may sometimes have more sexual desire more than the husband. That is it. That is how our own body is wired. A man may have, but sometimes in the home, when a woman mentioned to the husband that you don't satisfy me, I want sex, it will be a kind of an abomination. When a woman demands sex in the home, some husbands see that this woman has started walking about, has started cheating on him. Sometimes, I want you to know that a woman may have stronger feelings more than the husband. There are some women that in a week, they might have sex more than 3 or 4 times. That is how their body, God wired their body. Some women, some of them, they can stay for 10 years without sex and it doesn't matter to them. So please, couples, know that there's no place that God said that a wife should not talk about sex. I don't know. But I've come to realize from experience, from interaction, that some women can stay without 2 days, 3 days without sex. It is not a sin. It is not a crime. As long as they are not doing it outside the way God wants it to be. So please try to learn each other's, body. Learn each other. There's nothing in marriage that communication will not solve. Allow your wife to express her feelings. Wife, also allow your husband to express her feelings. You should not be ashamed. You should not be ashamed to discuss sex. You are couples. You are not a stranger. You are not a stranger. So don't be so shy. Don't be so ashamed to discuss about sex in your marriage. Leave the myth. Let's talk about the fact, the reality. A lot of homes are breaking because of sex, lack of sex. Honestly, many homes are breaking because of that. And some people are afraid to share it because society has told them that it's an abomination, especially when it comes to the side of women. That is an abomination. So they are dying in silence. And that will, when they're dying in silence, there will be resentment, there will be anger, there will be sadness in marriage. Marriage is to be enjoyed and not to be endured. That your couple, that your spouse are not going to stay forever. So as you are staying together now, enjoy every bit of it. Don't play, don't joke with with physical and emotional intimacy. These two goes together. It goes together. Myth number 4. Prayer alone will solve every intimacy problem. Listen, prayer is powerful. Every Christian couple should pray together. However, prayer should not replace communication. If one spouse feels neglected, hurt, or confused, those feelings should be discussed with love and honesty. Sometimes couples benefit from wise pastoral guidance, medical care, or professional marriage counseling. Still important, seeking help is not a lack of faith. It can be a step towards healing. Myth number 5. Talking about sex is shameful. Honestly, many couples avoid conversation about intimacy because they feel embarrassed. Unfortunately, silence often creates misunderstanding. Healthy marriages makes room for respectful conversation about expectations, concerns, and emotional needs. When couples communicate openly, they build trust instead of resentment. Remember, your spouse is your partner, not your enemy. The greatest might of all is believing that intimacy doesn't matter. It does, though. Both physical and emotional intimacy matters too much. It does not because marriage is only about sex, but because, many ways husband and wife express love, affection, comfort, and commitment is through sex. At the same time, remember that every marriage is unique. Couples may experience different seasons because of health, age, work, or family responsibilities. What matters most is that both spouses continue to love, respect, communicate, and support one another. A healthy Christian marriage is not about it's not about might or it's built on might. It is built on truth, grace, mutual respect, and a commitment to grow together. I would love to hear from you. Which might surprise you the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If this video bless you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need the message. Thank you for watching, and may God bless your marriage, your family, and your home. Thank you.